Welcome to day 4. I'm so excited to have you back. This is one of my favorite pieces of the challenge because this is really what has made some of the biggest impact in my life. As a busy mom and business owner, if I'm not planning my time, it's not happening. If I think that I can just go from this to-do list in my brain or scribbling something on paper, it just doesn't work. And I know that to some people, they might look at the thought of like, time blocking or planning is daunting or overwhelming. Today, I want you to just take a few minutes, take all those stresses and anxieties of having to put yourself in a box and all of those things and just set them aside just for the time of this, task in these videos, and leave it there. You can always pick it back up afterwards, but just have an open mind to this piece of it because it took me a while to learn this and understand it and actually see the power of it because I wasn't willing to be open to applying it. So today, have an open mindset to prayerful and purposeful planning, and you're gonna see it's gonna make such a difference. What does co-purposing with the Lord look like for your planning? Okay, this is where I like to combine prayer and something that I call clocking in with your creator. When you're an entrepreneur business, typically you're taking on the role as a CEO. You're running all the things, you're all these different roles within your business, and it's just natural to step into that or to learn to step into it. But when you're a believer in business, actually, while you might be like the tangible, physical, hands on the or feet on the ground CEO, the Lord, your God and King, is your CEO for your business. And so we have to learn to put in there. And so when you partner with him and clock in with him every single day, it's like you're having your very own business meeting with the Lord in your kitchen because you're laying your cares at his feet. You're asking him for wisdom on your business, collaborations, the direction he wants it to go, the people that he has for you to speak to because they're already ordained and put in place. You're aligning your will with his, and although man plans his steps, the Lord directs his way. So we are going to position you today as clocking in with your creator, as having the Lord as your CEO, and as prayerfully purposing forward in everything that you have to do. So there's a work activity where you can assess and reflect and how to start in prayer and some questions I want you to ask him, and then pray through those things. And then practically, we're gonna tangibly bring this to life with a time blocking schedule. And so I wanna explain to you what time blocking is if you've never done it. And I'm gonna take a little extra time on this today because I want us to fully wrap our minds around it, and I want you to feel confident going into it, and I want you to see the fruit of it. So by the time you're done and you put this into place, you're actually super excited to start implementing this or something like it to help you function a little more in your fullest every day. The goal of this is clarity. It is to get rid of overwhelm. It's to make you more productive. It's to align your vision and goals with the Lord's, and it's to allow him to facilitate his power to make your little very much. So what is time blocking? It's just a form of scheduling, all right? It's a productive form of scheduling. It helps you to have a clear roadmap of what you have to do, and you're blocking out segments of time to do it. So in those segments of time in your schedule, you're doing those specific tasks you've assigned to it and nothing else. Now, I don't like to put myself in a box, and I don't want you to either, because I want you to be able to be flexible within your home and to yield to the power of the Holy Spirit. If something comes up, I want you to not feel trapped into, a time block thing on this, but this is to give you a guide and an assessment of how long something should take and a realistic expectations of what you have to get done. Often we have this super long list in our minds. We think we can do it all, and we scramble around to get it done throughout the day. And then when we can't maintain that stamina to do it, or we don't get it done, or something else happens, we get frustrated, and we end up internalizing that and blaming ourselves for not being able to keep up and feeling exhausted and overwhelmed. The truth is, you may have had too much on your plate. You may have thought that you can do more than you actually physically could, or more than what time actually allotted for that day. So I want you to kind of get these expectations, understand what you're capable of. The time assessment that you did the other day is going to be super powerful because when you're plugging those jobs in to do, and you can do this for any of your work, once you understand how long it takes, you know what's most productive, what's your non-negotiable, what's your appointments for the day, all the things. You plug them into your schedule and you can see, is this going to work? And then you can, take what doesn't and take what's your, not a non-negotiable and set it up to start with for the next day, right? So your time blocking schedule is going to look different every day based on your family, based on your events and things you have to do and appointments and all of that. But understanding those key pieces and plugging them in is so powerful. And some of the benefits of time blocking are actually in the worksheet. So make sure you take a look so you can build belief in the system. Purposeful planning helps you to have grace on yourself. It helps you to function in your fullest. It helps you to set realistic expectations. It helps you to partner with the Lord in your faith and business and prioritize your family above all else and keep them first. And so you can make sure that you're plugging in those non-negotiables. You should definitely have some for your faith, for your family, for your business, and for your self-care. So make sure that those are scattered throughout the day and be realistic with the things that you're entering in so that you're not feeling like you're not able to keep up, so that you can function in your fullest and make the most out of your day.